Nsem-Pii TV nie.
Yedemo ekwa kupiemu ewo the Financial and Economic Division of the Accra High Court. Yes, it say ukupiemu court 2 hona Dr. Kesel Atofose and Richard Japa. Omon sensem no concerning the ambulance saga ekoso. In court 1, so Saglemi housing unit involving Alhaji Collins Dauda, NP for Asutifi South. And afi so urebiti say Alhaji Siblim Yakubu, our former chief director, our Ministry of Water Resources, Works and Housing. And afi so Honorable Dr. Ajiman Kweku Mensa, na also be a minister. Almost agent court to as to how $200 million was misapplied in the Saglemi housing scandal. Now, yenim say case January 30th, 2024, any da itwatwa courts etna sa case so. Ne Honorable Hon Oppong Nkrumah, not so say lawyer. Or the Nsem-Pii ababi tudwa ya implicate Alhaji Collins Dauda, ne Dr. Mensa, Ziblim Yakubu, and nipa bako ka ho ye 4 ya charge omo on 70 counts. Na yenka ya ho kakra so the last court sitting no lawyers are omo gine mo ma case out of force na Richard Japa edudita maklo thadi sorry basit bamba omo an say gine mo ma Collins Dauda Kwaku Mensa ene Alhaji Yakubu enti edudita maklo ene thadi sorry ene gusu ye cross examination. Now prosecution witness 1 no CA on the current chief director Ministry of Works, Water Resources and Housing. No Osan air sofo Reverend Osei no and Edia dance here Edema State no. Now Thadio sorry puti no edi chere say wajitum say $200 million mum and yesika abayi and I say the then government essay here with regards to Saglemi housing unit and Alhaji Collins Dauda a minister. Kwaku succeeding no. Now they sought to try to persuade the court to understand say sikan kasa ekomu $198 million and $450,000 ekech is $198,450,000 instead of $200 million. And prosecution witness say I signed a TDA, but you should also understand say $200 million now buying equity free Swiss bank on charges ka ho enti se koye 198 and no enchre say the quoted figure on the charge sheet no wrong and I say any sanity. That is number 1. After so during cross examination defense lawyers led by Thadio Sorry Dutamaklu can say omohwe nkrata OAS constructoral group no and after so Ridge Management Solutions our consultant on co-present here Edema Alhaji Collins Dauda no minister na minister na signature bi eni so nti kwedu e de bono say waje krata eye fake ai koti anga na brand dia tum e hono so no enhede ni nyina so the prosecution witness say according to Ghana mrano ehu enhia say e wo say minister na nkasa na signature wo so no the minister will only receive the letters no ma approval say nkonkutu sika emomo. Inti so far as Alhaji Collins Dauda and Dr. Kwaku Mensa eje krata na omanye due diligence ikotu asesi kanon si yemfa nkoye housing units enei water systems yemfa nka ho so si spend $200 million sewage systems yenye so si spend $200 million electricity air light be ko ho eno so wonhihya ye nyina enya mai and so ya say use $200 million no still it holds water. Enei Honorable Hon Oppong Nkrumah was assuming as the Minister for Water, Works, Housing and Resources. And now the ababe tudwa say ono oba ye ayinche ye impo with timi enya private investment. They are ready to invest over $100 million to cater for sa niema we are Alhaji Collins Dauda and the SWL NDC administration ntimi. Now omienko yinkonkuti the full report as to how the whole Saglemi project continues to unravel.
Announced a process through which government will select a private
developer or a consortium of private developers to complete the uncompleted Saglemi affordable housing project and operationalize it. Now, you recall that government initially took a loan of about $200 million to build 5,000 housing units. 1,506 were partially completed, and that's what you often see at Saglemi. 3 major components that were missing: water, electricity, and sewage works. When the Ghana Institute of Surveyors did the assessment, they said we needed about $100 million to complete this 1,506, and government took a decision that within the difficult financial constraints, it's very difficult to find that extra $100 million after $200 million has been spent. So cabinet took a decision that we should select a private developer or a consortium of private developers and let them make the investment in it so that we can operationalize it. And you are correct. A couple of months ago, we issued a request for proposals. To date, I am briefed that about 10 companies, international and local, have expressed interest, have picked up forms, have been taken to the project site. They have had the opportunity to inspect work that has been left there so far, the necessary dilapidation reports, and they are putting together their proposals. According to the work plan that we put together, by the 8th or on the 8th of July, we expect to formally receive all of the bids. We'll do it openly in front of all of you, and then we will hand over the bids that we've received to an independent evaluation entity, which will give us an evaluation report. And then based on that evaluation report, government will proceed to select one of the bidders. It may be a single entity or a consortium of entities. And when that selection is done, we will get the necessary cabinet approvals, sign a contract with this person, and then hand over the entity to this entity. In Koforidua as well, one of President Kufuor's affordable housing projects from before 2008, still out there. The State Housing Company, based on the instructions that we gave, is also going through a process of re-awarding contracts for that particular project to be completed so that they can complete that project as well, and then we can see work completed on that outstanding affordable housing project of President Kufuor in Koforidua as well.
Enyuma eni adansie eso Honorable Hon Oppong Nkrumah ofuase ayirebi mrahye bedwani eso ono nso akomrahye bedwam ama wafre ensem-trefo nhyiemu akyerekere nia ekoso ewo Saglemi housing project ya ekoso no na wakyeremu a wamayemu ene amonone enyumakuo bi ya ni na private enya bandia private entities. Wamunam edu na sene Saglemi housing project mu obia paso obeje na wadi ne dwotire ebehyimu akono kora keke fempo na say wokyeremu a that say omanfo pedan no say so band sika esa akowura mu na odi wie na sika ban behia no America sika no $100 million. Dollars no opepem oha ansa na omotimi e de awie 1,500 housing units no na ni nyina mu no se omanfo beka ya abandada no breso na sa Saglemi housing project efitin ase make say $200 million there no ababes ne ko ya na kan bota ne se na mo hwe no ene e fe de ka afemum na esisi o ene esi eguosa na ama we na oho no na ne bota ne se wo mu si se sa enye wurum so dan no se de esisi ho se ya ba ku bia friend unit ene se de bia nka wo bi asi ne fie timo no eno na se 1 unit no no ko mu ye ni se sa 5,000 sank we ya we say ka hu no wa ba ko tenten a ya bro sai 1 2 3 sa ni de hihye mu nyina no wo kan nyina bom aye 1 unit no
1 unit na na komusi 2000
ka dan ba se de ka room edan be bu no so enti was say sa 5000 ena ka obi be ka Ghana ntokwa ena ka dan ka de ba bro no busi atam ne konkofo high bi no konkofo otobi otowo de kakra wetwes na ne wetwadum sa enso $200 million ning na echi no do mutimi eye pe eye 1506 dia ka nyina omo enko ho ntine wo say we kura ampo na nso kura ampo mu nwie e na kaka
fanya de ye kura na aye buachi bi din hwede na de aye
na de na church na
court ya aye
na aye ya enti we no ene se omo san kope $100 million na $100 million no no omo ka kire ko so wa wo kuta $100 million na fabra na be invest ye nye mu man 10 companies ebi ai wonsi me pe fa meja ye ejese akojo Oppong Nkrumah echiremu a July 8 busumi da toso eye kokoro busumi nsun da toso ngotwe no afiye mu no eno mbe hyase na wo mo aye selection no aye interviews akokomua na afi wo mu wia ombema bibia nso ani ma da ho kan ehun company kura wo sefata na abanso a kirem senti a company we na wa win contract no ya wo se won de ma no ni nyam be Ghana fo hu de tuemu wo mfa bibia nse Ghana fo omu wia wo mde kwa akwada ne cabinet abangira tukuo no asoafo no wo mu at the stamp susu ya we afi na chese company for na wa hyase na afi no so wo siesie mu na de mu hunu ni afoforo enyina na aye kama was Ghana for mobile bomb nsem amasa Saglemi house project no said the abansi aye ward no pass wo ye kama pa ma omo so munye bie enye bie
$1 to build 5,000 housing units. 1,506 were partially completed, and that's what you often see at Saglemi. 3 major components that were missing: water, electricity, and sewage works. When the Ghana Institute of Surveyors did the assessment, they said we needed about $100 million to complete this 1,506. And government took a decision that within the difficult financial constraints, it's very difficult to find that extra $100 million after $200 million has been spent. So Cabinet took a decision that we should select a private developer or a consortium of private developers and let them make the investment in it so that we can operationalize it. And you are correct. A couple of months ago, we issued a request for proposals. To date, I am briefed that about 10 companies, international and local, have expressed interest, have picked up forms, have been taken to the project site. They have had the opportunity to inspect work that has been left there so far, the necessary dilapidation reports, and they are putting together their proposals according to the work plan that we put together by the 8th or on the 8th.
Na mope wo musu koli mope koli abefa forms afele eso mani abrepa
ni yakwa kwagina mu court Supreme Court na ekwa asetena ba so badwako ena tena ase ye wieye no na enipa enum enyina adwen akọbenkrom mienu nso kire se yenso yadwen ebekọ benkrom na we eye two dissenting ena enum ene ewo esoro pa na Chief Justice her ladyship eye Gertrude Saki Tokono wono ena na ye presiding judge ewo enipa enso ni nyina mu ni nyina ene se abrantie bi sore ye na asem nyina ne se ene Food and Drugs Authority FDA akache celebrities e wo Ghana ha ene miami nua be makwame Eugene eka ho bi ene Wendy Sheka ho bi bra Shatawale nie bra Saminie tese dodo na wo bia wono a wogi ne ho tum so wo ye celebrity bia ye de tabo eto wo so se mo bia enyensa eyensa dokodoko enyensa dokodoko na emumensa ebro ensa wo bi numa wo beye tintan bawe tawe na wanhwe ye kura kwakoto gatam eye makwan ma celebrities no mo enye na no na FDA for cancer asem ya pe empanifo ese dabi Shatawale be kasa wo ho Kwame Eugene be kasa wo ho Wendy Shea be kasa wo ho Brasa me be kasa wo ho na wo se nya wo nko a dodo na e kasa wo ho se dabi o ho nso ma ye sika kakra de hye ye botom enti nkebe ye ya moma ye nye na mmom nkyere ye kwan pa ye mfa so nye sede wo bi nhwe ye ensua ye ni nyina mu FDA for se dabi da se mo frɛ mo celebrities nkra de enkwala besua na kwala bi ahwe pa se brei ono anoye mi role model why me star enti se wanom nsa we bi die ene me so me wakoso ahwe FDA de ba ya pe na brand ba kwa friend Mark Darlington Osai was sorry no see emra wo hu ni lawyer na lawyer nso hwehwe mu ano see constitution e Ghana amamra no 1992 constitution no ohwe article 17:1 na 17:2 na ede na dipe fe se Ghana ni bia wuntimi enka se wo yoba wo ye bema na akwa sorry we na adom kuo we na ofikro we so na adom abusua we nti na akwa suku we nti no ense na mfata se adwuma we ye yi usi nchen anase bibi ba ne yesi ye cha na ye yi wasi nchen enti na yade a wo mo se wo mo ntiase na jamra yekoba ni nyina ene na Supreme Court ekwa asetena ye wie ye no na enipa makomako enum enso ni mu wo mo gitum se FDA nhyehyɛ ya wo mo kan ye de to wo etwere ho nkrata de ma sa celebrities say ma wo bia enye ensa ho advert no wo mo se wo mo gitum na article a wo mo koti ye article 17:1 na 17:2 no wo mo se entietie wo bia fa ahodie so kra na bra ye wie fi court ho no pe na ye ne president a wo no ene da Arts and Tourism ano Ora George Kwe edi nkomo ene ebisa ne se asem no atemu na nya aba what Musom saying?
There are medicines out there. We can advertise. We allow all those products to be advertised. The only thing we are saying that don't advertise now.
I mean, for us, I don't think the war is between FDA and celebrities or people with a certain level of popularity. We're all seeking to, ensure that we have a safe society where kids can grow without being influenced negatively by anything. But you see, we always need to look at the broader picture. Yes, you want to implement laws, but you need to implement those laws in such a way that you do not take food out of someone's mouth. Everybody deserves to be able to work in Ghana. Everybody deserves to have peace. Everybody deserves to be able to run their business and run it effectively without affecting other people negatively. So I keep asking myself, is it a war again between the FDA and celebrities? And the answer is a no. We've said it time and again that celebrities are people who can help raise children positively. They have a certain class, a certain following that people look up to. So you need to find creative ways to rather use them and endear them toward your brand and pull them to your side. You do not fight and push them away by passing laws that will make it difficult for them to feed. So I ask myself, so if, for instance, I'm sitting on radio tomorrow morning and I have an alcoholic beverage LPM in front of me and I read it, have I advertised an alcoholic beverage?
Yeah, Titiania or none that Arts and Tourism ano Ora George Kwe. And what she and Angel Cassia Bob, Yane Legal Director, Emma Food and Drugs Authority, Ora Joseph Benny, and Sudin Communia Bisa and say, when a Supreme Court aka, FDA for more cost was a chinchina chai, my celebrity see any advert no, and I'm no mukosim konya, no mape kwan papa biso, and no masasa Adriana, and same.
Be the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.